Felicity from Get Your Rock Out here with a couple of the guys from Tax the Heat. How are you doing today?
Very good,
well.
thank you.
Very well.
Very good.
And we're here at Download, and you guys have just come off stage. And so, was it good?
It was absolutely amazing.
It was unreal.
Yeah, dream, absolutely. Yeah.
Was it the best thing that you've ever done?
I would say, yeah, it's absolutely, definitely up there. Yeah.
You're both looking a little shell-shocked still.
Yeah. It's definitely the biggest stage that we've played on, and so yeah, to get out there and do it, it was just a dream really, and the reception seemed to be really good, and everyone seemed to have a great time, and we had a great time, so that's what counts, I guess.
Couldn't ask for more, really. So.
I mean, it doesn't sound as though anything could have gone better. It sounds perfect.
It has been. I don't think it really could have gone better. It lived up to everything that we were hoping for. And yeah, great.
And I mean, like, obviously we're a Download. Are you going to be able to see anybody else, or have you got to rush off?
I hope we'll get to check out some other bands. Yeah, we're doing a lot of this today, running around a bit. But yeah, I hope that we'll get to check out some other guys. There's Royal Blood are on later, who I'm really looking forward to seeing. I haven't seen them yet, and there's loads of other bands on over the weekend. Hopefully we'll get to stick around and see some of them. So yeah.
And you guys haven't been around that long at all. I mean, your debut album only came out, kind of end of last year.
Yeah.
You've done so much in such a short space of time. It's just untrue.
It's everything's just happened so fast.
Yeah.
And it's like it's just kind of snowballing.
Yeah.
And it's a good thing.
Gaining that momentum, so once one thing comes along, it leads on to another, and it goes from there really. And it seems to be going really well, and we're having a good time, and so yeah, it's great. Yeah.
I guess what more could you want?
Yeah. We couldn't want anything more really.
And I mean, your debut album, you had such a good reception to it from everything I saw. People just seemed to absolutely love it. Were you happy with the kind of reaction that you got from it?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it seems to have gone great, and we recorded it with, I believe, a friend of yours in Chris Goss. We recorded it last summer in Bath in England. He came straight off a tour with his band Masters of Reality and flew in to record the EP with us, and that was great. I mean, that was a dream come true. We got asked.
It really was.
We got asked by our managers who would be the kind of producers that we'd like to work with if we could. And Chris was number one on our list, literally, and it ended up happening. So yeah, that was great, and a lovely guy and great to work with, and everything seems to have gone really well with the EP since it's been out. And so yeah, great reception, I think. Yeah.
And if rumour is to be believed, you're planning on getting over to the desert to record again with him at some point.
Fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed.
Yeah, that's what we're hoping for. We've been in contact with Chris a few times since we did the EP, and the dream would be to come over to the desert sometime and do the album. We've been writing a lot, and hopefully we've got an album ready. So hopefully before too long.
That really would be an absolute dream.
And when are you thinking of getting over there?
Well, I think you'd have to speak to our managers about that, I guess. That's a little out of my control, I think.
Yeah.
As soon as possible, if it was up to me. But I think we'll just have to wait and see.
Yeah,
really.
sure.
Yeah. Before too long.
We'll have to bring a case of reggae sauces.
Yeah, that went down very well with Chris. We turned him on to the reggae sauce.
Did you have the Marmite conversations? Oh no, it wasn't Marmite. It's mustard. Mustard was a big thing. He's got a real thing for like obscure types of mustard.
Really?
Yeah.
We didn't get onto the mustard talk.
No, we didn't delve into the mustard talk. No.
I think it kind of nipped it in the bud on the reggae.
Yeah, it was beautiful.
Did you introduce him to it?
Yeah.
We sure did. Yeah, it was beautiful.
He was just like. This is amazing.
It was beautiful weather, and we were at this like really idyllic studio, and so we had a couple of barbecues, and we brought reggae sauce, and it just blew his mind.
Yeah.
And we've sent him reggae sauce since to the States.
Yeah.
I can picture it just so well, like the excitement on his face.
Absolutely, yeah. Well, it's a pretty exciting thing, reggae sauce. I mean, it's
you
got
can't
to be
beat
said.
it. It's
The
brilliant.
email he sent back, if you read it, it was hilarious.
I can imagine. That sounds fantastic.
Yeah.
But, I mean, it's cracking sauce. They do a really nice marinade as well. I don't know if you've tried that.
I went to get some. We had a barbecue at the weekend. I went into the supermarket to get some, and I noticed a few varieties now. So there's a few things to be tried.
Levi Roots is on it.
Yeah. It's got to
He was a Dragon's Den success, wasn't he?
He was the big success. He's bringing out drinks and all sorts now. Yeah, it's kicking off. The ginger beer's amazing.
Another. Wow. Can we please go on to something? I don't know. I was having a conversation all about tea before, and now it's about ginger beer. I think I need to like rock and roll this up a bit. So yeah,
there's nothing more rock and roll than ginger beer.
No, there's not. Ginger beer is amazing. It's just my favourite drink. It's like the perfect thing for picnics. If you ever go on a picnic, you've got to have the ginger beer.
Ginger beer.
I agree.
There's only one drink that would top it for me, and that's root beer. And that's when we're in the States. Root beer.
See, I've never had root beer.
It's amazing.
I love root beer.
It's amazing. My favourite. It's probably my favourite thing in the world. Next to Play and Download Festival, it's the best thing that's ever happened to me. Is drinking root beer.
That's a bold claim indeed. I'm going to have to try some. That's brilliant. The next kind of 6 months or so, what are you guys planning? What can we expect to see from you, apart from like root beer and barbecue?
Well, we'll be doing a bit of barbecuing, but in between we're going to be playing as much as we can. We're all about playing live. The band is built around our live sound, really. And so we just want to get out there and bring it to as many people as we can. We're doing Calling Festival at Clapham Common with Aerosmith, which is going to be amazing again. We're doing Steelhouse Festival in Wales, and around that we're doing a tour supporting Black Star Riders, ex-Thin Lizzy guys, which is amazing. And then in September we're supporting the Virgin Marys on tour. So we're keeping ourselves busy. We'll be out there and hopefully near a town near you, I guess. Yeah.
I will look forward to that hugely. I think actually I'm coming to the Virgin Mary's Manchester show, which I think you guys will. That's exciting.
That show is promising a lot, to be honest. I think it's going to be a great show, yeah.
And interestingly, just to add a little like kind of cyclical element to all of this, the last time I saw the Virgin Mary's was on that Masters of Reality tour, like supporting them and Queens of the Stone Age. So we have come full cycle. We're doing well.
Great.
But guys, thank you so much for taking the time to have a chat today. It has been an absolute pleasure, and I have no doubt that I'll see you guys very, very soon. So, brilliant.